Rob and Slim Show.
Yeah.
Yo, what up?
What's up?
Josh,
Yeah.
what's up, dude?
Just finished band practice, and I looked at my clock on my phone, and I'm like, shit. So I left my gear here at the practice. I'll get it tomorrow.
Cool,
We'll
cool.
leave it here.
Yeah.
But I almost lost track of the time.
Oh, thank you, dude. Thank you for still making time for us. I got to thank you just right off the bat for, like, the people you've connected us with over the years.
Yeah.
Hunter Flanagan, Jason Fontaine, Brandon Sanders, Drew Ashworth. How did you connect with those guys?
Drew is part of Crest Point Entertainment, and he is my booking agent along with Angela.
wow.
They book my solo shows, most of them, and they really helped me get out in the scene. When I went solo, just acoustic, going out and hitting bars, they kind of helped me get into some venues, and they've helped me a lot, a
Dude,
ton.
that's awesome.
And the other guys, I think I met them through Crest Point as well.
That's what I didn't know. I didn't know if you performed with these guys because they're all so different. They're musically, like they're all amazing, and I just didn't know if like you played shows with them or just how you connected. That's awesome.
Yeah, they're all incredible musicians, and pleasure to work with all of them. Really cool dudes, and
Nice.
yeah, I'm thankful they were able to come on and do the podcast with you guys. I always enjoy being on and catching up. It's like a little catch up each time, just to hang out for a little bit, and I love it.
Nice.
Love you guys.
Dude, love you.
Thank you.
And I saw your band, Thoughts Are Nuclear, is back together.
We are back together. Yeah, I'm super stoked about that.
How did
We,
that come about?
Everybody is back in, except our original lead guitarist, Luke. Everybody else is, it's all the original members, and we got a new member in. His name is Maurice Cooley, and man, fucking phenomenal bass player. Like, I mean, he fingers that thing harder than a stripper on a Friday night. Like, he
Damn.
really goes at it.
Cool. How did that come about? How did you guys get back together? Was it part of the pandemic or?
Well, we got back together. Me and Alan had kind of talked on and off through the time that we were, kind of on hiatus, and came over one day. It was just me and Alan jammed, and we really wanted to get this thing back on its feet, because we left off in a place where we were doing a lot of cool things, and this led to that, and we just sort of disbanded for a long time, and we have a lot of things left to do. We left before we even took off.
Yeah. But I saw that you guys have shows booked already. You guys are already back, I feel.
We're back. Yeah, we are back. Our first show we played venue called Furnace 41, like badass place. To me, it kind of reminds me of the Masquerade, and people that are from Atlanta, Georgia, they'll be very familiar with that venue. It's, the original Masquerade. That's where you saw Foo Fighters played there. Stone Temple Pilots. I mean, the list goes on. Like, and I'm saying that before. You got to think this is a small stage. It's heaven, hell, and purgatory. 3 different stages. Hell being the smallest, and like Foo Fighters and these bands were playing this venue back before they ever really hit.
Wow.
And just kind of like it's kind of like you pay your dues when you're playing Hell. Yeah. And it was an honor to be able to get on that stage. And like Foo Fighters have been on this stage, Stone Temple Pilots. Wow. I want to say, there's so many. I don't even want to start naming. There's just a lot of bands, especially in the '90s, the alternative scene. A lot of bands that played that, and we were fortunate to be able to play it before it got bought. It got bought out by a business that wanted to like build on it. But the Masquerade moved to Underground Atlanta. Still cool, but not the same. That place had history. I mean,
Yeah.
It's just not the same,
No.
but it's still cool.
That's cool, dude. That's cool. Is your own music, like, is the stuff you were doing solo, is that on hold? Are you still doing it on the side? Like, how does that work, that you got back together with the band?
So the solo stuff, we're trying to incorporate as much as we can that doesn't feel awkward, because there is a little bit of a difference between Josh Purgason, the solo artist, and Thoughts and Nucleus, which is a little bit more of aggressive alternative rock band. But we're finding a medium where we're being able to squeeze like Airwaves, Yin to My Yang, songs like that into the set list with the old band songs that were fan favorites like Outlaws of Attraction and Hysterical. And we're doing something. We're writing a lot of new songs. We've got about 4 right now that are brand new, and we'll be playing them at an upcoming show. But as far as me, I'm not done by any means as solo. It's just, I think from here on out, when I release stuff, it's going to be very stripped down, just an acoustic guitar, me without all the production stuff, just very bare bone, and leave the full production stuff with the band.
Cool. Love it, dude. I wanted to ask too, with the pandemic, have you guys done any charity work? Because I know a lot of these clubs have been hurting from having to shut down or anything like that. So I didn't know if you guys were doing any like charity work or doing shows where you got paid less than you normally would.
Yeah, absolutely. When it comes to my solo shows, I've definitely taken a hit. Because I can't come in there demanding stuff from the venues when I know, I'm just they're hurting so bad.
Dude, they are.
If I can make anything, I'm happy.
Because not only
especially last year when nothing was open, and
yeah,
I wasn't going there bitching about it. I was just thankful to be playing because a lot of people wasn't even getting to play. So
yeah, a lot
and anything I could do charity wise. This isn't COVID related, but our hometown in Union, Georgia, got hit by a tornado a few weeks ago, and I can't be a part of it. My drummer Alan Epperson, he's leading up a charity showcase with a bunch of different bands and stuff, playing in different venues in Union, along with some street performers, and they're doing that. That tornado kind of tore up the town here in Union, Georgia, so he's heading that up.
Yeah, man, because like not only do these clubs have to pay rent, they also have to pay their staff. It's tough, man.
Oh yeah, it's definitely, if music wasn't hard before, which of course it was, it's a million times harder now. But that's when you got to get creative. You got to figure out ways to do things that you may have not thought of before. Thinking outside the box. In this climate that we're in, you definitely got to get creative with it.
I feel like that's life. If you don't change, you're destined to just fade. Like if you can't change with the times and all that and everything, you're just gonna go away.
Oh yeah, no, you're right. Absolutely. You got to. There's no room for question on that.
Yeah,
you got to adapt, and you got to. I mean, the world moves fast now with technology, so you got to stay up on it. And I mean, I consider myself not super young, but still young to a degree. But and I'm pretty tech savvy. But geez, like let a few months go by, and like I'm lost. I mean, like there's always something new flying at you.
Always. If you don't let your computer update, like if you haven't used it in 3 weeks, then you're waiting a half a day for that thing to work. Like it can be frustrating.
Oh yeah, the whole reboot, like when it just like clunks out on you, and it's like, fuck you, I'm doing this whether you say yes or no. I'm not even gonna ask you this time.
I ain't even gonna ask. Even if I do ask you, you're not gonna be able to. You have no say. You have no say.
Josh, Josh, I wanted to point out that it's interesting that like, hey, you realize you have to change, but you're still like, hey, I do music. Maybe I have to change the way that I do music, but you never give up in that sense where you're not like, well, I guess I'll get a retail job or something, where you're still like, hey, I'm going to pursue music. I just got to do it differently.
I feel like even if you do have that regular retail or 9-to-5 job, like you still are committed to doing what you're doing.
Right.
Oh, yeah, absolutely, yeah. It's got to the point, especially last year and at times where, I am doing side work on the side as far as, a little bit. I work at the winery a little bit, but, if it gets hard and, and the shows ain't coming in like they should, or the money, because you got to survive, like, none of that is below me, and none of it would slow me down either. Like I'm just my ambition is on fire. If I had to go and do something for 8 hours, 12 hours, you know, I'd get off and I'd still be focused on that.
Yeah.
And I back that up with proof. I've done it before. I mean, I used to work in the band. All of us, we were working an overnight third shift job, 6 p.m., 6 a.m. We'd get off, go home, get maybe 5 hours of sleep, and then we'd run to practice before it was time to do that shift again at 6 p.m. You got to do what you got to do, like and that's just how it is. Like you got to do what you got to do, and
awesome.
Not let any of that detour you from it.
Yeah, Josh, do you have something you can perform?
I'm leaving practice. I'm driving, but I had an idea of something I would like to do for you guys. Maybe do a few vocal impressions of different bands. A little something different.
Yes,
cool.
I would love that, dude.
Okay. I mean, I'm not saying they're gonna like, you know, sweep you off your feet, but I'll show you a couple that I always like to screw around with.
Y'all just hearing your voice. Y'all just hearing. Y'all
I'm
just.
gonna go Blink 182 on you, up in the nostrils. Got to get really nasally. Just like, I've been here before a few times. I'm quite aware we're dying. Little Tom DeLonge there. You got to really get way up in the nostrils there. That's my Tom DeLonge.
All right.
I like it. I thought you were gonna go for the drizz when you said nasally.
Yeah, I was.
You can't touch the drizz. Like that's sacred ground. You don't make fun of that shit.
Yeah,
like,
right.
That's hip hop royalty, and you don't impersonate it. You don't make fun of it. You just don't.
Yeah, that's why you know.
You don't touch the drizz. That's all I tell kids. Don't touch the drizz.
Cherry baby. Lil Wayne there. Matt, what's another one I usually do? But that one ain't really funny.
You got a friend with you? Yeah. Yo, Josh, put your friend on.
Whoa, that's not cool.
I was trying to. He's my best friend. I was trying to think of another band I usually do like little vocal things of.
You do a killer Elvis. That's all I know, Josh.
Oh, well, thank you very much. Oh, what was that Elvis song? What was that Elvis song we're doing? Oh, okay, here we go. Elvis doing Southern Gospel. Here we go. There will be peace in the valley for me.
That's good.
Well, Elvis when he wasn't doing crack and he was going to church.
I still think, Josh, you should just hand your friend the phone. I want to interview his friend.
What's wrong with you, Josh? I don't have anything. I don't have any friend questions. That's
I
all
do.
I know.
I have friend questions.
Do you want to ask Matt?
Yeah, I want to ask.
He's my bass player. He's my bass player for guitar and keys in Thoughts for Nuclear.
All right, what's his name?
Matt Hunter.
Right.
Do you care if they ask you a question? One question. Okay, this is Slim. Robert Slim.
Yo, what's up, Matt?
Hey, what's up?
Yo, hey, Matt. Yeah.
What's up?
Yeah, how old are you?
Oh, dude, this is
I'm
getting
35.
That's all I wanted to know. You can put Josh on the phone.
Oh, thank you, Matt. Thank you.
Okay, that's a good question.
That was a bad question. I'm just going to come out and say it for you guys. That was a really bad
Hitting with
question.
the heavy hitters.
It was a good / bad question. That's all we know at this point.
He's like, I got a question.
How old are you, buddy?
No, me and him been friends since like pre-K, and he's sort of my John Lennon to his Paul McCartney. Like we write a lot of the band stuff together.
That's cool. I was just gonna say, at least he didn't ask what he was wearing. Like, I'll give him that.
How you guys been? How you guys been though?
Good,
Josh. Yeah, we've been still rocking the house. I was gonna ask, being from Georgia, What do you think of Marjorie Taylor Greene?
Marguerite, what was that? One more time. I'm sorry.
Marjorie Taylor Greene, I don't know if you've followed her, but she's, I think, a senator. She's a senator, and she believes in a lot of craziness. A lot of craziness like Jewish space lasers.
Oh, God, I'm so far from political, it's not even funny. Like, I have no idea. Like, I'm very ignorant. I just It's kind of like one of those things. Like, life has kind of been shitty up to this point. Like, nothing's changed, no matter who's in office. So, like,
yes,
like,
yes,
nothing's changed for me. So we're good.
Yeah, totally.
I don't know her though. I know. I say that one lady who pissed a lot of people off when they voted to raise minimum wage to 15, and she done like this little like sassy thumbs down. Do y'all know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
Yeah, it went before Senate, and she did like this whole like little thumbs down with a little attitude. I'm like,
yeah, I heard that, and like, yeah, why wouldn't? I feel like if you could better everybody's life, why wouldn't you?
Yeah, why? Yeah, why do all that? Like, the body language was just like a big like F you to everybody. Like, if you don't agree, just a simple no will do the trick.
Yes.
Like, yes. You don't have to do all the body language and sass and all that to go with it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So Josh, I recently drove from New Jersey to Georgia. I drove to Woodstock, Georgia, because my father lives there, and I should have hit you up.
You have a father?
I have a father.
Wow.
I should have hit you up. I didn't, but I have decided that I'm going to take this vacation to see my father. He only usually has off like Saturday and Sundays, so I only have 2 days that I'm going to be spending in Georgia to see my father. But if I take a full week off, I have a couple of days to kill. So I was thinking maybe, I go see my father at some point for a Saturday and Sunday, and then if you got some shows playing or if you just want to hang out, I'll hit you up and we'll catch up.
Dude, you better, man. Yeah, absolutely. Man. That'd be awesome as shit.
Yeah, I'll let you know. I'll let you know the next time I go down there, because I think Woodstock isn't.
That's cool.
It's not very far from Atlanta.
I feel like you guys.
About an hour. Like, I'll drive it. Yeah, we can do something up in Atlanta. There's a lot of cool places there.
Cool. Yeah, so I'll let you know next time I'm there.
What about if you guys want to beat up someone's father?
Right? You just want to fight my father? He's got a lot of guns.
No.
I can do it.
I was really very surprised when my
Your
father.
Your dad's like a gun toad.
Well, so my father is actually a lot like me, right? So he brings me down to his basement, and he's like, "I got all these boxes. They're like ammunition." I'm like, "What?" And I'm laughing at him, and he's like, "No, it's like ammo." He's like, "It's Georgia. I have guns." I'm like, "Okay." I just wasn't expecting that from
Georgia
you.
Slim. You got Georgia Slim down there.
He like stocks up on all the ammo and stuff.
He's got boxes and boxes of ammo. He's got a big giant, like really tall. It's as tall as me. A gun safe. He keeps all his guns.
He's got a gun version of Slim. He's like, "I love you, gun Slim."
I went down there and he's like, "You ain't my son. This is my son." And he pulled out a pistol.
This is my real Slim.
You're gonna leave like a bunch of guns to you one day. You're gonna be like, what do I do? What am I do with all this? Like,
I'll rename it Slim. This box of ammo is my real son. Did you ask for like any?
I was gonna say he's gonna leave the guns to you and leave a note in the will that says, "You know what to
do." Did you get like back allowance, Slim, when you went to see him? Because I feel like he owes you.
No.
I feel like.
Well, no, they paid. Actually, to be fair, my father paid for me the entire weekend. Like, anytime we got food, anything, he was like, "No, I got it." I was like, "Dad, I make a lot of money. I can take care of it." And he's like, No, I got it. I was
That's
like, "Okay." So he paid. We went to several different diners and fast food places.
You guys lived it
everything. You know what I figured out in Georgia, though?
What?
What's that?
I realized that I love Pizza Hut because like Pizza Hut they still kind of exist in Jersey, but they've been fading out. Like the ones closest to us have kind of disappeared. So I haven't had Pizza Hut since I was a kid. And we also have, we have Jersey pizza. Like we have actual pizza restaurants. Yeah. So when I went to Georgia, the only pizza places there are like Pizza Hut, Little Caesars, and like things like that. So when I was visiting my father, they ordered Pizza Hut, and I was like, "Oh shit, I love Pizza Hut. Pizza Hut's amazing." That's the end of that story.
Oh, dude, that's my favorite. And
right?
that personal pan, I don't know what it is about it. I love those things.
Just way better than Domino's.
Yeah,
Domino's sucks. Pizza Hut is fucking great. We probably have two left in Jersey.
Kind of known for pizzas, aren't they? Am I thinking right?
Yeah, no. Well, that's why the Pizza Huts are kind of fading away because like we have real like pizza.
Yeah.
But, like, so as far as Pizza Hut goes, it's like the best fast food pizza that you can get.
Yeah.
Do y'all know that dude that does pizza interviews? It's called him the Perez from Sport. I think it's called Sports Bar or something. But he'll go to different places and rate a pizza from 1 to 10. It's called One Bite Pizza Reviews.
Okay.
On YouTube, it's called Barstool Profits. He's part of that, but can't think of his real name. He's like your Jersey guy, like just like the stereotypical Jersey guy, like almost a cartoon level of it.
Like,
and
that's it.
He's hilarious as crap though. Like he'll be like, "Yo, look at this shirt, man. Like I'm looking dope. I know I look dope. Girls out there, I know you're touching yourself. I look good. Look at me. Look at me. All right, we're gonna eat this pizza now." Like he oozes douche, but like in a likable way, if that even makes sense. But if you ever eaten pizza and you want like, sometimes I'll be eating something. I'm weird anyway. Like I'll be eating the food and I like go watch a YouTube video on the history of the food that I'm eating. I don't know why. It's like food porn or something.
Yeah.
All right.
You want to know.
Yeah. But, Pizza Hut, big thumbs up. I used to work at Pizza Hut, actually. I was a delivery driver from, like, 22 to 24. Like,
nice.
This was back, it's not that before GPSs, but a GPS was kind of like a TomTom, and it was like $200-something. Like, it wasn't just on your phone. So I was trying to use a Pizza Hut
map,
paper map, and dude, people got pissed off at me so much.
Yeah, I used to use the map when I delivered. Josh, we have to wrap it up, dude. But thank you so much for talking to us, as always.
My pleasure as always, guys. It's always a pleasure being on and talking with you. And Rob, love you, brother. Slim, if you get back down this way, don't hesitate to hit me up. We'll hang out.
Man.
Thanks, man. Hello. Where can we find you, Josh?
Hit up joshpurgason.com and got my Spotify, YouTube links, Instagram, all that stuff. It's a one-stop place to go to.
Nice. Thank you, dude. We will definitely talk again soon.
Yes, sir. I look forward to it. Y'all have a good one.
You too, my man.
Josh.
Later.